Man, oh man, I say this every year, but where has this season gone? Week 9 of Friday Night Hits. I'm Mark Whiteman. Thanks as always for joining us. Region titles still to be crowned as the playoff picture sharpens in focus. No region in the state is tougher than Region 2-5A, and its top two teams, Dorman and Gaffney, finally meeting tonight. The winner alone atop the standings. It's our Sparrow Financial Game of the Week. You know that means Julie Morris was there for all the action.
Both Dorman and Gaffney entered this matchup undefeated in region play, with the Cavaliers also undefeated this season and Gaffney riding a 4-game win streak. Two heavy hitters going head-to-head in this one. Gaffney strikes first. First quarter, Edward Jeffries takes it in from a short distance. Indians up 7-0. Still in the first, after a ridiculous run by Quayshawn Tate, the Indians have another chance to score. In the final seconds, Jaden McDowell punches it in. Gaffney's lead now 14. But in the second quarter, Dorman responds. DJ Porter keeping it himself. He finds a hole and he's gone. That's a big touchdown run, and Dorman makes the 2-point conversion afterwards, so Gaffney's lead is cut to 6. Final minutes of the second quarter, Indians able to put together another big drive. Grayson Loftus throws one on the money to Drew Medley, another Indians touchdown. They led 20-8 at the break. Both teams trading punches in the third quarter. Gaffney's up 27-15 at this point. Porter breaks off for another explosive run for the Cavaliers. After his second touchdown of the game, Gaffney's lead is cut to 5. But in the fourth, the Indians respond. Loftus to Jamarcus Smith, who's able to take it in for 6. Indians extend their lead to 34-22. And after another explosive run by McDowell, his third touchdown of the game, Gaffney extends its lead. Gaffney wins 41-29.
A little different than last week. Played with a lot of heart, a lot of enthusiasm tonight. High school football's best played with that.
Dorman hosts Spartanburg next Friday. Gaffney plays at Burns. At Gaffney High School, I'm Julia Morris, WIFF News 4 Sports.
Julie, thank you. Not many rivalries in the upstate better than Christ Church and St. Joe's, even if the series has been mostly Cavs along the way. Christ Church holds a 13-3 all-time edge over the Knights. Both squads 7-1 this year, having sensational seasons, each averaging more than 42 points per game. Looked like we were in for a track meet early. Cavs ball. Deshaun Reeder having some type of season, 25 rushing touchdowns already. How about 26 50 yards to pay dirt? And the party's on. He's got the dog in him, as the kids say. Down 2 touchdowns. St. Joe's in response. Ball gets to the perimeter, and Harrison Zincan and Z can go all the way. Cuts it back, a field and rocks it 80 yards for the St. Joe's score. 14-7 game now. We don't show a lot of field goals, but one time for Constantine Gandis, boots a 44-yarder. That would have been good from a lot further than that. Christ Church gets the better of their rival thanks in part to 4 touchdowns for Reeder. It's a cookout milkshake kind of night. Christ Church 60, St. Joe's 14. Great matchup at Easley, 6-2 Westside at the 6-2 Green Wave. Easley one win from their best season in a decade. Westside leading 14-7 at halftime. Cutter Woods to Jamar Boston in the back of the end zone puts the Rams up 2 scores. Green Wave trying to get rolling, but the ball pops loose, and that's Westside's Josh Williams scooping and scooting and scoring, and just like that, Westside's up 28-7. Easley's Caleb Sutton rolling ahead to Kyler Turner. Easily gets within 2 scores, but that's as close as they'd come on this night. 41-20, Westside on top. After an overtime loss to Gaffney, Spartanburg back off their bye, hosting Boiling Springs. Vikings up by a couple touchdowns in the second. Jashad McLean, he's fast. 75 yards for the 28-7 Vikings lead. And there were a whole lot of push-ups for the fellas because Spartanburg just kept on scoring. Raheem Jeter to McLean, another one. Hits him on the slant, and he's in for another Spartanburg score. Bulldogs, however, competing. Zy Landrum to Spencer Elson, and he's going to make some folks miss along the sideline. A good-looking Boiling Springs touchdown, but it's Spartanburg in this one, 55-14. Greenville's won 5 in a row since their 0-3 start, the only unbeaten team left in their region. But to keep that streak alive, they had to do tonight something they haven't since 1974, beat Greenwood. Eagles have won 11 of 17 against the Red Raiders. They haven't played often, but Greenville getting after it tonight, up 45-0. Final minutes of the first half. Thomas Edmondson recovers the fumble. That sets up the Red Raiders nicely. Bryson Drummond got the screen game working to Tyler Brown. And from there, down on the 1-yard line, Mikkel Kilgore is going to polish it off. Red Raiders run their win streak to 6 straight, 66-7. Daniel and Pendleton, Lions 2 wins shy of their 4th straight unbeaten regular season. No score early going. Daniel down and close. That's Jarius Cleveland punching it in. Lions take a 6-0 lead. Same score. Next Daniel drive right there again. Blaine Simon's time. Lions win their 33rd straight game and 4th region title in a row, 51-13. Hillcrest hoping to shake off their only loss this year, a 14-13 defeat last Friday to Teal Hanna at home for the final time in the regular season against Malden. It is the Golden Strip Derby, and now that is some kind of trophy right there. First quarter after Malden field goal, Hillcrest Logan Coldren, direct snap on the doorstep, touchdown. Rams, we eating, Malden driving, but our USC Upstate Play of the Week, Grant Holiday, get up to get down with the INT. That puts Coldren in position once more. And you already know he understands the assignment. The running back taking it around the edge. He's in for another touchdown. It's 49-9, Hillcrest over Malden. A break in the action and a quick timeout. We've got scores coming up and more football ahead, including region champ Teal Hanna looking to polish off a perfect region record against Woodmont. Before that, it's Eric Mitchell Real Estate mic'd up with Teal Hanna's Jason Tome.
Oh, we're receiving that way, we're going that way. Man, I love you. Play for each other, have fun. If he kicks it deep, make him pay. Did you get to that linebacker?
Yes, sir.
Did you stay on him?
Yes, sir.
Is he soft?
Yes, sir.
So we're short. We're short. Ain't overrun him. That's you. You got to dig him out. We were in the wrong formation. Don't worry about that holding call. Don't worry about that. They're going onside kick it right here. Hey, score on 3. 1, 2, 3.